We are back again with the same chop test YouTuber, and today we're gonna be reacting to him flying one of the world's best airplane seats. Now sit back on your seat and enjoy this video. That was a little aggressive start, but I'm being honest, bro. We're gonna today be reacting to Dante trying one of the best. Okay, a little aggressive start there, but today we are going to be reacting to Dante trying one of the world's best airplane seats, and let's get straight into this.
I'm about to fly on some of the most expensive and craziest aeroplane seats in the entire world.
Now, where have you ever seen this kind of seat, bro? I've never seen, like in real life I'm talking about. I've seen YouTubers try this kind of seat. I've never seen an IRL seat looking like this. I've seen like these, but I've never seen that one.
First ever gaming aeroplane, a suite the size of an entire hotel room.
See, when like that doesn't exist, bro. How, bro? I'll be sitting in them closed ass chairs, like introvert seats that I can't even move my feet, bro. And we're out here getting rooms, bro. This what I mean, bro. Save space. Nobody needs a room, gang, and just make it easier for the economy people to chill out too. Feel me?
First class.
Like, do they really need this much room, bro? Do they, gang? They don't need this much room.
So I'm on a
let us have some, bro.
Best airplanes.
They're just wasting unnecessary space.
Starting off with Singapore Airlines' first class suites, which is one
like, I swear, bro.
Airplane seats in the entire world.
Like, seeing this makes me mad, cause I'm sitting here, I can't even move my legs and hands. And this guy out here getting a whole ass TV, a couch.
Average ticket goes for about
teddy bears.
$1,000.
Okay, but he is paying $23K.
But what makes this the best first class in the world? Well, within the first few minutes of sitting in my seat, I started messing around with it and realized it could do this.
It's a recliner. Does it recline though? Okay, I mean it moves, but does it recline though?
London to Singapore, there's gonna be 6 things.
Or do you have a whole different bed for that too, bro?
The best rated in the world. Starting with the free stuff you get. In a normal aeroplane seat, you might get your.
See, this is what we sit in, bro. We gotta bring some justice to us here, bro.
Blanket and pair of headphones. But in this seat, first
look at it.
A little amenities bag with a bunch of soaps and creams. We also get some really nice headphones. Now, I did think that was going to be it for the amount of free stuff you get. However, right here is a wardrobe, and in here you get a bunch more things like slippers, earplugs, and pajamas.
Damn, okay.
It's the air host.
But if you're that rich at this point, you gotta have that kind of stuff already, bro.
What else I get for free on this flight? I might as well try and get my money's worth. This was kind of expensive. I've got a question to ask you.
At this point, you must have your own silk pajamas or some shit.
That, like, you can get for free on this flight. He's just brought me a teddy. Oh my word. Oh, look at that.
Teddy.
Personal flight attendant Sharon told me that there was actually a few more secret items I could get for free throughout this flight. But right now, we've got to move on to our next category. Right, now it's time to move on to the seat. Or should I say, the suite, because I mean
the suites. So at this kind of level, your shit ain't be calling seats no more. They call suites.
In a standard economy seat, you have a few inches of legroom and you're able to recline a little bit. But in here,
you can't even recline a little bit in economy chairs. Because if I recline, the person behind me go like, yo, pull your shit back up. So I'm like, oh, my fault, gang. So you can't even recline, bro.
Now, obviously, the main thing in this suite is...
unless you want to fight.
Unlike any chair on an aeroplane I have ever seen. Like you saw before, this chair can actually turn by pressing a button on the armrest. However, the chair doesn't just twist and turn, because we can also recline. And if I...
oh, you can recline.
I can even put my feet up.
Damn, bro.
I'm starting to see why this is...
I want to try this shit, bro.
Sweet.
Can you all sub up so I can try this shit, bro?
Whoa. But if
please,
you think that one room is crazy enough, just wait until the end of the video where we'll be exploring a plane where you get 3 separate rooms all to yourself. However,
3 rooms, bro.
Things that we haven't discovered in this suite. For starters, this room actually has a full carpeted floor, 2 individual windows, a huge fold-out table, and where in most first-class seats the seat itself turns into a bed, this suite actually has its very own.
Oh my god. So what was the point of the recliner again?
Cannot wait to try this out later. However, right now I want to see what sort of tech this room has got, because in most economy seats all you get is a small touchscreen tablet and a small remote. But in here we have a way bigger 32-inch touchscreen TV, a remote that also doubles up as a game.
Still an ass remote though, I would say that.
And an iPad.
I tried to play games on them remotes, but You can't, bro. It's physically impossible. They have like they have strict drift. They have everything going wrong with them. How the buttons don't work.
Or making the TV do this. And unlike economy, where you only get one USB port to charge devices, this suite has 2 full-size outlets and a port that I have never seen on an aeroplane before.
Let me see. HDMI. It's probably HDMI.
Because right now, I want to see how the world's best-rated aeroplane bathroom compares to a normal one.
Listen, if I'm paying 23k, can I at least have my own bathroom, bro? God damn. This is not his own, is it?
Normally, when you go to
you have to share this.
It's like a porta potty in the sky, right?
Yeah.
This honestly feels like a 5-star hotel room bathroom. Like, for once, I can walk around in here. This thing is huge.
Can you shower? I don't think you can shower though, can you? I don't think you can shower though, can you?
Try and makeup area down here. But also, there's just so many of them. It's like, we've got shaving cream here, toothbrush and toothbrush.
Who's shaving on the airplane, yeah?
Some deodorant.
Whoever does that, bro.
Very nice. Toilet seat is nice and padded. There can't be a
Who needs leather seats?
better than this, surely. This is unbelievable.
Now it is time to test out the food. In most economy seats, you get a decent meal. However, there's not much variety in what you can order. But in first class, I have an entire menu to choose from.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
But I think in economy, just like, do you want chicken or do you want beef? I think some shit like that. They even give you 2 options.
That smells amazing.
But how would it taste? I guess you can tell by the impression on my face that
that shit was so fake.
Good.
This guy, I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
How far I could
That reaction was fake, though. Let me tell you that bit.
again,
I know when a real reaction
if
is.
there was any secret menu items that I could get my hands on. And sure enough,
Like the ice cream.
There's ice cream.
You want one?
I want some ice. Can I get ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream. Yeah,
There's
My fault for pausing too much again.
ice cream on this way.
it's not here. That's why I said.
Oh, they need to have a secret menu or something.
Yes.
to be as outrageous as possible, I asked if I could be served the ice cream at 3 o'clock in the morning. Very sure I'll be able to fulfill this request, but I guess we'll find out later tonight.
Guys, the sun is now starting to set, as you can see. So,
Ooh, that looks good.
point my chair in the other direction and take a look.
It was now time for me to test out what the bed was like. However, remember
Yeah, let's see the bed.
earlier there was a port on this plane.
HDMI, bro. We're not
Yeah, it's
stupid.
That's a HDMI adapter, which means I can take a portable gaming device like my ROG Ally X and connect it up to the TV for an incredible.
Damn. Imagine you're 20,000 feet up in the air and then you're playing the P5. That's crazy.
When I finished gaming, I made my way over to the bathroom to get ready for bed. I put my pajamas on, brushed my teeth, had a shave, and stubbed my toe.
That shit hurt. I know that shit hurt.
All whilst my lovely flight attendant made my bed for me.
How do they know you're gonna sleep though? Like,
Oh my god.
how?
Look at this, they even put the little teddies in the bed with me. Honestly, guys, this bed is incredibly comfortable. I am gonna go get some sleep now, but I just want to say, Singapore Airlines, you have impressed me. Oh my god, I can see why this is one of the highest rated first class seats in the internet.
It's 23k for a reason, feel me?
Get some sleep now.
If I listen, if the seat costs 23k, bro, bro, I must get my own PS5 to take home at this point.
In the morning.
It's the mushroom. This is the hazelnut ice cream. chocolate
my-
ice
They actually gave him at 3 a.m.
We'll serve you ice cream at 3 a.m. if you ask for it. I'm starting to think now there's nothing you can't do in this seat. This has been the nicest flight I've ever been on, but we're about to see whether this next plane is any better because
We're about to board world's first ever gaming flight.
Gaming
Qatar
flight.
Airways' Q suites. And because they have 3 different size suites, these can cost anywhere between 3 and 30,000.
Oh my.
Luckily,
3,000 is fine. 30k?
access to the entire first class cabin. Now, apparently this is supposed to be the world's first gaming plane. So, as I boarded, I had one question
We
on
was talking about PS5s. Is there gonna be any PS5s?
my mind. What exactly makes this a gaming plane? because at a glance, this just looks like a normal first class seat.
This looks ass. I think this is worse than the last one.
My word.
You see, Qatar Airways have invited us out to the Gaming in the Sky event, which has brought together some of the biggest gaming creators in the world because
Qatar Airways say that this is the best plane to play games on, and I want to test that out. Now, I did an entire video playing games in loads of different airplane seats, so I want to see if this one right here is the best one. But before we start building our gaming setup, let's take off and see what free stuff you get. First of all, we got ourselves a nice little amenities bag. We got an eye mask. We got
Okay. Socks. Deodorant. You should be bringing your deodorant, but okay.
You get some moisturizers.
We also get some really nice headphones. Strangest aux cord.
Okay.
We have
Okay, that looks so bad.
a little pillow, a bigger pillow, and probably one of the nicest blankets. I think
Oh damn! I would take that home. I would. That is steeless.
actually premium. I could go to bed in here, but I'm not. I'm gonna like just get comfy.
No wonder why I'm not in first class, I guess.
Moving on to the actual seat itself, because of this privacy door, it technically makes this a room. A bit of a small room, but you still get an insane amount of leg room. Now, I personally have...
Damn, bro.
There are also double suites and quad suites, which means
Quad.
if you're with friends, not only do you get a bit more room, you can also game together. But back to my seat, we've got a small storage box on the side right here, and we also have an infinite amount of reclining options.
Ooh.
Back, and you can also turn this thing into a bed. Now, before I go and take a look at the tech in my seat, I wanted to see what other people's setups were like, starting with the Fortnite GOAT Tfue.
Tifu.
Right now, what is this running off a switch?
So you're
Mobile.
that the GOAT of Fortnite is having to play on an iPhone.
That's crazy. How can
is that
it-
even possible with
Ooh.
lag? Well, you see, this Qatar Airways plane is the first of its kind to have Starlink Wi-Fi, which literally means you have around about 100 to 200 megabits a second
That's faster than my Wi-Fi at home.
in the sky, meaning you can do things like browse the web, play online games with friends, or even download games if you didn't have any installed. Now, pairing that Starlink Wi-Fi with things in your seat like a full power outlet and a HDMI port, you can bring a gaming device on board like a Nintendo Switch or a laptop.
PS5.
Throughout the entire flight. But
If I'm paying 30K, they should just provide me with that shit. Why am I bringing it?
Yeah, look at this. This is literally like playing a game at home. Qatar Airways, you genuinely might have the best gaming experience on an airplane.
and
But these flights are not worth it, bro.
multiple HDMI ports, meaning you can have multiple monitors and even multiple people playing at the exact same time. But if you didn't bring any games on board, this seat still has you covered because of the inbuilt games controller.
But them goofy ass games, bro.
Is the best games controller I've ever seen on an airplane. Like, this thing is responsive. It has really nice big buttons. It connects up to the...
So I'm sitting on a gaming seat, right? And I'm playing 2048.
Like, the games are actually quite good on here.
And honestly, this flight felt like it was going so quickly because I didn't really feel like I was...
While I'm sitting next to Tfue.
Whilst I did want to get some more gaming done.
It's time for a bathroom check. This toilet is obviously a little bit smaller than the Singapore Airlines one. However, it's still very nice. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mirrors,
4 mirrors,
Sprays and hand
body sprays,
tissue dispenser
tissues,
everywhere.
everything that economy has, by the way.
Airlines, we have a complimentary toothbrush and shave.
Oh, okay, no, that we don't have.
Home with me.
So even though the toilet is
I would take 2 or 3 extras.
small, I was still very impressed. But it's now time to head back to my seat to try out the food. Now this menu had so many options, but I knew exactly what I was going to get. And straight after ordering, they put out an incredible table spread. However, would my food be any better than on Singapore's?
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
This sauce for the beef.
Guys, I need to show you this.
That food,
Look.
listen. Okay, it looks expensive, but that's about it, bro. Bro, just give me a burger, bro.
You've got steak. I've got
I'm not eating all that, bro. It probably doesn't even taste good. It's just expensive, so he's acting like, yo, this is so sick.
Does life get
Doesn't taste that good, bro.
Than this?
I don't think it does.
Anyways, it is
And this not gonna fill your stomach up, bro. I might need like 3-4 plates of this.
It's very good.
After finishing my food, I played a bit of Mario Kart with my friend Eman.
That's not food. That's just a little snack.
Yes, man. Big W.
great game, bro. Watched a few other creators play a game of FIFA. I even played a game myself and won. Yes! Come on! In this very moment, I couldn't believe.
Chill, bro. Chill, Dante.
Feet in the air.
He was just playing 2048.
The seat is that I really just didn't feel like I was on an airplane for half of it. Like if I was to just close the windows, I would just feel like I'm in my setup at home. Because it's got everything. It's got games, it's got good food, good Wi-Fi. You never get good Wi-Fi on a plane, ever. And I'm getting like 200 megabits a second. And now the only thing left to do on this incredibly unique flight was to test out my bed.
I actually underestimate how crazy the legroom is. It genuinely very, very good. I'm gonna get out my included eye mask and I'm gonna catch some Z's.
You know how he said he has everything here? Guess what he doesn't have? Grass. But you gamers don't need that shit.
After a few good hours of
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop, bro. That shit was lame.
My time on this flight had come to an end. This has easily been one of the most unique flights I have ever been on, but we've still got to try out the biggest and most expensive plane seat in the entire world, the Etihad Residence.
Etihad Residence.
It costs literally anywhere between 20 and 30,000.
At this point, I'll just buy a flat. Just buy a flat, bro, and live in a flat.
Try it out. Before I even got onto the plane, I was.
And you stay in there for what? 12 hours
to
max.
a lounge where I had my own private room, private bathroom, and I even was given a massage.
Gang, you could buy a car.
Escorted.
And he's buying
I was going past
a seat.
be the first person on the plane.
This why you don't give rich people money, bro. More money, I mean. They're already rich, so they got money. But you don't give them more money.
I was moments away from sitting in the residence, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Where is that? The bathroom? He got a room, bro.
What you're seeing here is
And it's better than my room, that is.
I get a full private bedroom all to myself, as well as my own private lounge.
What
and
the
the third room, which we're going to be exploring later.
Oh, and it's probably his bathroom, isn't it? He has a bathroom too?
The Residence, which is the world's biggest commercially available to buy plane seat.
This whole video is making me mad, gang.
Look at what you get in this seat, but
I mean, this guy makes me mad, so.
Everyone has just been walking into my cabin because they want to check it out.
Sorry, can I?
Yeah, you can
It's
go-
his.
yeah,
It's residence.
Yeah.
And there is just. Can I just?
Ooh, boy, if you knocking on my door asking me if I can come in my seat, on God, I'm not letting him in. Feel me? You gotta have that kind of respect. Feel me?
Everyone wants to take
You just spooking around in my shit. No, bro.
come through to my house.
Two.
Yeah, two.
Seats too. Wow.
And I'm socially awkward, so I just be like, no, no.
That's alright, man.
I just want to say, these are all first-class passengers, and they're all completely shocked by
Ooh,
what I have in my
they don't look rich, but he doesn't look rich too.
Plane experience I've ever been in my life.
I've got a long 13-hour flight ahead of me from Singapore to London. So let's kick it off by checking out what free stuff you get here. Now, just like the other planes, we get a bag of amenities that features things like slippers, pajamas, and a full set of cream.
Not bad.
I also have a free Wi-Fi voucher with
Got your voucher. Next time I'm going there, I'm using this. Yeah.
free Wi-Fi on the flight. Unfortunately, it's not quite
Never mind. I don't need it, bro. I don't need it.
but I still appreciate it. The free stuff doesn't stop there, however.
Because under my footstool, I have a drinks bar all to myself.
And now that I had a nice
Ooh, I will finish
I
the
can take a
whole
look at the
shit.
seat itself.
Whole
You get two
drink bar's
seats,
getting finished.
which kind of makes it a couch. You also get a really nice footrest here as well, which is just incredibly comfortable.
You also have a small control panel that allows you to recline your seat, adjust the firmness of the seat cushion, and even
Firmness.
never would have expected.
You have like the.
Are these seats
The.
forward and back?
I don't know. Wait, do it something again. Because I think something.
swear they do.
Something moved here. Look, 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 look.
At this stage, you're so rich. You just start making friends.
Whoa,
Just start making friends, like doing
That's
nothing.
right, the footrests are motorized, and they also double up as extra storage options. But that is about everything. Everything in the first room, that is, because behind this door we have an entire bedroom to ourselves.
In this room, we have a proper bed. Like, this isn't just a chair that's been made into a bed. Like, this is a proper mattress you get. We get all the pillows you could ever need.
Oh my god, bro.
Right next to the bed, we have a little bedside table with some drawers down here. We have some ports to charge up all your stuff. And right above that, we have another games remote to control our second TV.
But I would say the most unique
Got
thing
two TVs.
is that you get an entire door for complete privacy, which pretty much means
You can do anything in here. And I mean anything, like,
Why are you trying to say it, bro? Just say it,
I don't
bro.
know, a dance party.
That's not what you was thinking.
And finally, the third room, which none of the other seats have, is access to your own private bathroom.
Does it have a shower too?
Later, but all I'll say is there's something you can do in here which you can't
It has a shower too.
on any of the other planes. Now, in terms of tech, the Residence has got pretty much everything the other two seats have got, but just doubled. Like across the 3 rooms, we've got 2 TVs.
You already said that, bro.
Different gamepad controls.
3
And
remotes,
also 2 small tablet screens.
2
There's
tablets.
something unique that I noticed this plane did have.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness me.
Was its own bar and lounge.
Look at this, man.
Mediocre. Nobody needs a bar,
We're on
bro.
a plane. We got a TV up here.
Who needs a bar?
This is crazy, man.
In here, you can pass the time by ordering drinks, and you can find out what celebrities
Alcoholic.
have seat.
It's a French Montana. Was in my. He sat in the same seat that I was in. Bro, French Montana has been in my.
He's a human too, bro. God damn. Why are we acting like he's a god?
Bed smells like him. How does it smell?
I'll find out later.
But before I could find out this important information, I wanted to check out my private bathroom.
Oh my word.
Everything in this bathroom is completely mine to use. I get my own amenities, my own.
I will steal them all. I will steal this bathrobe. I'm doing it all, bro.
Get access to my very own shower.
We're about to shower on an aeroplane. So this is it here. You press start to go. Oh my word. I am showering on an aeroplane.
And
That's-
when I was finished, I even have a
He even has a hairdryer.
hairdryer. Anyways, now that I was all relaxed, I thought I could check out what the food is like.
Oh my word, this plane is nuts. I'm looking at the menu here. Oh my god, they've got so much here. They've got chicken, beef tenderloin, smoked salmon. Oh, I am eating.
Smoked salmon. That's something rich. I don't understand what that is. This guy's been around him for ages. God damn,
I
bro.
was so genuinely excited to try the food out on this plane, but then
Okay, so I've been brought some caviar, which is fish eggs. And I don't really want to try it. But I'm going to, because I'm in the Residence. I guess you just you put it on. Is that a good amount of caviar? Ooh.
Caviar looks so ass. Oh my god. I'm just being real with y'all, bro. It doesn't look good.
Won't lie. Caviar's kind of mid.
See what y'all tell y'all, bro.
my steak arrived soon after, and I have to say, it's probably one of the nicest looking steaks I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Cook that shit, bro. That's not cooked. Oh my god.
That is incredible.
The very last thing to test out on this plane though,
Wait, this guy is disgusting, bro.
so I brushed my teeth, changed into my pajamas, and jumped into my own private bedroom.
Airlines arrange a seat in front of you. Laptops and any other large electronic devices must not.
Good morning. I had an incredible sleep. I actually started dreaming on the plane. Like I dreamt.
So?
That's how comfortable I slept.
Oh,
And
okay.
as we come into land, it's time to decide which was the best overall plane seat.
I mean, always is the most expensive one, right?
Really unique seats in this video, and honestly, I could try each one out again if I could. However, this video left a huge hole in my bank account, so the best plane seat award goes to whichever airline wants to hit me up in the DMs and give me a free flight. But you guys can decide in the comments.
You know what? This might be the first L video, bro. Cause this video made me so mad, bro. It's just like, bro. And the moral of the video is that stop spending your money on expensive tickets.